Hello and welcome, students, parents, faculty, and staff. This is Kian Linares for MC in Focus. To those students out there graduating, congratulations, and be proud of your achievements because you deserve it.
Hello and welcome to MC in Focus. Thanks for joining us here on our last show. This commencement edition of MC in Focus is dedicated to all MC graduates. That's right, the class of 2013. I'm your host, Jose Merino.
And I'm Terry Dillard. Today's show will focus on past events, dedicated faculty, and student honors. The 2012-13 school year was a very successful one for Montgomery College in both athletic and academic competition.
In January, 4 students from 2 academic programs came up big in Las Vegas. That's right, they finished among the best in the nation. Hashim Horn tells the story.
Montgomery College placed third in the 2013 National Association of Home Builders competition held in Las Vegas. Students from the architectural and construction management programs worked together in the competition. Montgomery College architecture professor Sharia Talat sat down with us to talk about the team dynamic with the 2 programs.
And what we do is integrate people from both programs. So we have people from the construction management program and people from the architecture program. We put them together and basically solve a solution. It's a predetermined problem that's distributed nationally to all the 2-year schools in the country, and we worked that problem.
Students Diana Lopez and Pauline Sippen talked about their experiences and what they learned from competing.
It was like nothing I've ever experienced before. I have been in a competition before, but since this one was construction management, it really helped us to learn what it's like to collaborate with the team over there at the construction management. And it was a very technical competition, so that's something really I was not exposed to as much as an architecture major.
At first it was very hard, but in the long run it was very worth it. We learned so much from the construction management students, and we believe that they learned some from us too. So it was a good integrated project that we were very happy to be participating on.
These experiences will no doubt help them down the road in their careers. For MC in Focus, I'm Hashim Horn.
Student success stories happen all the time at Montgomery College. Being a student aide gives students hands-on training to help them master their craft. Let's take a look at how the student aide program at MCTV helps media students pursue a career in television production.
My name is Steve Hauk. I'm the production manager here at Montgomery College Television. We have what is probably one of the top student production aid programs of any community college, at least in the state of Maryland and possibly in the nation. The students are asked to become employees, really, of the station. It's kind of a glorified internship, but it is paid, so that's nice for students. But largely, we want the students to experience a professional atmosphere, what it's like to be part of a working television station.
My name is Edward Clark. I'm the Video Operations Coordinator at the University of Maryland Athletics Department. I was looking for a degree that interested me, and I found a video production course, and that happened to be with Professor Brown, who now also works at the television station. And he brought me over here, and he gave me an opportunity to try my hand and see how I liked working here.
When I interview the students, I try to find out what their passion is. We have one student now who's very interested in being an on-air reporter. We've given her on-air experience already. She could take what she did at MCTV and be, and possibly take that and even get a small market television job. She wanted to be a reporter. We had another who wanted to be more of a shooter, one who wanted to be an editor. So we'll try to tailor that a little bit and give them that a specific experience, but it's also learning it all.
They never said no to whatever I wanted to do. If I wanted to do camera, if I wanted to do audio, if I wanted to do lighting, they let me do it. They first taught me how to do it and gave me the chance to do it, and then it got to the point where I finished being a student intern here at the station, and then they retained me as a part-time, basically a production assistant.
We're going to give the student a hugely well-rounded experience, but yeah, if they want to tailor it and try to kind of work with our PDs, they can sit with the PD and learn how to edit. They can go out and shoot with some of our expert PDs. I mean, these guys are, we're talking probably close to 100 years of experience minimum in this group of producer-directors. So some of them have more experience in shooting and editing and graphics. So it's whatever the student wants to focus on. Once they feel they've gotten this kind of well-rounded feel, they can start tailoring it a little bit more and then walk out of here with some of that focus.
The station gave me a chance to actually put what I learned into practice. Like if I learned how to do three-point lighting or some kind of creative lighting or some kind of audio technique in my classes, I could then come here and put them into practice and get better and better at it.
Now it's time for a retrospect of Montgomery College sports teams with Victor Pineda. Victor, it seems like the MC Raptors have been favored in the playoffs this year.
It was a successful year in Montgomery College sports. In the fall, the men and women's soccer teams both welcomed new coaches. In his first year as head coach, Pedro Baez led the men's soccer team to the regional title, and they advanced to the national tournament that was held in Herkimer, New York. The Raptors made it to the finals but lost to the home team, Herkimer County Community College, in overtime by 1 goal. The men's soccer team won the Maryland Junior College title for the first time in school history. Turning to women's basketball, Coach Tarlu Gasquet's team won the regional and district championships to advance to the national tournament for the second straight year. And this past weekend, the top-seeded men's baseball team hosted the regional tournament at the Germantown campus. The team, currently ranked 5th in the nation, will now travel to Tyler, Texas to participate in the World Series starting on May 25th. The track and field team qualified for more than 22 events at the national tournament last weekend at Howard Community College. Among the many outstanding efforts turned in by the Raptors, the men's 4x800 meter relay team finished 4th. The women's 4x400 meter relay team also came in 4th. The 2013 MC in Focus team wishes the athletes and the MC Raptors sports teams much success. I'm Victor Pineda. Thanks for watching MCTV in Focus Sports.
Dedicated faculty is one thing Montgomery College can be proud of. In the photography department, there is a teacher who loves to share his skills with his students. Michael Hollingsworth took the time to speak with John Goel.
As a college student at any institution, you would demand to learn from a passionate and experienced professor, a person with strong beliefs, passion for his work, and the drive to pass it on to the next generation.
I have a real strong belief that if you've learned a lot about something, after a while it becomes sort of a point of honor to pass it on to other people. And I was a professional photographer for 30 years, or since college really, while I was in college, 1960s. And I have learned a lot. I never studied it, but I learned a lot working for other photographers, and I learned some wonderful things, and I just thought about 12 years ago, I'd like to start really passing that on to people.
As a photography professor at Montgomery College, John Goel will take you beyond the curriculum and above your expectations.
This is not a bucolic landscape, this is a cynical landscape. Yeah. Now, when I originally looked at it, I said, oh, the horizon's crooked, you didn't level the shot, and you may want to try that. But the next time you come across something like this, if you want to make it even graphically stronger, try really tilting that camera drunkenly. I try to teach several things simultaneously. One is the craft and the skill, which makes it possible to do the creative parts better and for that work to communicate more clearly if you know the technical material well. It takes a while to learn it. It's like learning a musical instrument. You have to practice it a lot. But I also try to teach by example if I can, but however, a professional approach, professional attitude about oneself as an image maker and about also oneself as a potential business person for those people who are going into photography professionally.
A great part of being a professor is understanding what the students contribute to the classroom learning experience. Don't underestimate the value of your presence.
What's fun in teaching is that you often get phenomenal surprises from students who come up with wonderful things you wish you had thought of 20 years ago. What I learned is how to increase my ability to be clear in what I'm trying to teach people, or show people, or demonstrate to people. I get that. I also like the constant challenge of having to remember all the stuff that I've learned all these years, because if you don't use it and you don't explain it to people or talk to people about it, you forget it. And so in a sense, the class keeps me stimulated and alive and my memory more alert because I have to use this knowledge all the time. Keep in mind that we get students all the way from 17 years old up to my age. And at my age, they're coming and looking for something different than someone who's 17 or 20 or 30. So they bring with them a unique personality that has something in them that wants to learn this particular kind of thing.
The Harlem Shake has been a huge success on YouTube. We took a little time to produce the MC in Focus version of the popular dance.
Con los terroristas.
The Harlem Shake.
We worked really hard in this class, so it's nice to get to play a little too.
That's it for our special commencement edition of MC in Focus. Thank you so much for joining us. We had a great year and we learned a lot. What was your favorite part of the semester, Terry?
Being able to work in the TV studio, really, it's a nice experience.
That was pretty cool if you did that. My favorite part was being able to get my hands on Photoshop and yeah. What's your plans for after graduation?
Towson, man, playing football for Towson. What about you?
Yeah, I'd like to get some more schooling, but I don't think I'm going to.
So to all the graduates and your family, we congratulate you and wish you your success.
Have a great summer, everyone.